Part 8. English Methodology. Characteristic features of communicative approach or communicative language teaching CLT. 1. Goal aim. The goal of language teaching is to develop communicative competence among the learners. This implies both syntactic and semantic use of language. 2. Prime focus on the learner. The CLT approach focuses on the learner. Learner is the pivot here as it is learner-centered. It takes into account the priorities of the learner. The learner is constantly faced with the problems of how to learn English and chooses his own route to the solution. He learns by discovery. 3. Syllabus. CLT often uses a functional notional syllabus. The model syllabus was first proposed by Wilkins in 1976. He called it a notional syllabus. The syllabus of CLT gives priority to the student's interests. Its interest is on how language is used for communication. The functional notional categories may be like greeting, introducing people, expressing joy, extending and accepting invitations, making appointments, agreeing and disagreeing, making apologies, giving suggestions, etc. 4. Teacher's role. Communicative language teaching is task-based. This means the teacher gives many tasks to the students in the process of language learning. The teacher acts as a facilitator. He is the manager of the classroom. He creates umpteen situations that are likely to promote communication. During these activities, the teacher acts as an advisor, answering students' questions and monitoring their performance. At other times, he might be a co-communicator. Littlewood. 5. Classroom activities tasks. In CLT, numerous exercises can be executed. Classroom activities are designed to focus on completing tasks. Information gap activities, role play, interview, pair work are some of the activities used in the process of language learning. The following are some tasks which generate language. A. Making requests for something. B. Making a phone call. C. Inviting somebody's attention. D. Greeting and introducing the people. 8. Booking a room in a hotel or guest house. F. Making a reservation of the railway ticket. 6. Use of mother tongue. Careful use of mother tongue or translation is allowed in this approach. The use of mother tongue altogether cannot be banished as in the direct method. Judicious use of mother tongue or LI will ensure effective use and learning of the target language. 7. View of errors. Errors among the learners are tolerated and treated as natural in the development of language. Trial and error method is followed because language is created by the learner through trial and error. There is no stress on rules of grammar or syntax initially. 8. Testing. Testing the learner's knowledge or the text is not the goal. Testing the learner's ability to use the language is crucial in this approach. Developing communicative competence is the prime goal of CLT. The term communicative competence was coined by Del Hines. Learner is the pivot, and this approach is known as learner-centered approach. The language material, whatever useful to learners, is the syllabus of this approach. The first model syllabus known as notional syllabus was proposed by Wilkins. In communicative language teaching, teacher is the facilitator. He creates an environment feasible for language learning. Information gap activities, role plays, life-based exercises are the tools for language generation. Errors made by the learners in the course of learning are tolerated. Fluency, accuracy and appropriacy in the use of language are the chief tenets of this approach. Judicious use of mother tongue is allowed.